My child, nothing that is happening to you right now is by chance. While your eyes move across these words, something greater, something sacred, is already unfolding within your story. There is divine purpose in this very instant, an invisible touch that enters your life not because you asked, but because God's love decided to act. You did not arrive here by luck. You arrived because you cried out, because you endured pain that few could understand, because you kept alive a faith the world tried to extinguish. How many times did you feel alone, weeping in silence, believing that heaven was quiet too? Know this, there was never silence, only preparation. I, your Creator, was there in every tear that fell, in every sleepless night, in every whispered prayer between sobs. I saw the moment when exhaustion made you doubt, when pain made you want to give up, yet you kept believing. And it is because of that faith, your quiet courage, that heaven now opens above you. I, your God, tell you with authority, I am healing what was wounded inside you. I am touching the scars that time did not close, cleansing the pain you hid even from yourself. Those memories you try to bury, the traumas you pretend are gone, they are being treated right now. My spirit is reaching into the deepest layers of your soul, removing the weight of the past, dissolving guilt, breaking invisible chains. Where there was darkness, light will appear. Where there was pain, testimony will rise. Where there was shame, strength will dwell. You will not be remembered as the broken one, but as the one who overcame, the one who was restored by grace. No illness, sadness, or curse can resist my power. When I decide to act, nothing can stop me. And now, my child, I am acting. I am pouring healing over your mind, your body, your heart. I am freeing your home, your family, your destiny. Nothing will remain the same. From this moment on, a new season begins. I know the pain you never told anyone about. I saw you smile to hide despair. I heard the silent scream inside your chest. I felt the moment when your faith trembled. Yet still I loved you, eternally. My love does not depend on your perfection. It flows from my very nature, and I am love itself. You think your mistakes were too great to forgive? You are wrong. No error of yours is greater than my mercy. I never give up on my children, even when they wander far, even when they try to flee from me. I pursue, I embrace, I restore. That is what I am doing right now, giving you back what pain tried to steal, hope. I am placing in your hands what you thought was lost, peace. And I am awakening within you what you believed was dead, purpose. What hurt you does not define you. What knocked you down does not cancel you. Everything you have lived, every tear, every fall, led you here. Nothing was wasted. I used even your pain to prepare you. For gold must pass through fire to shine, and diamonds are shaped by pressure. The suffering was never punishment, it was refinement. What once crushed you now becomes your strength. I am rebuilding what the world destroyed, coloring again what fear erased. I am placing on your lips a new song, a hymn of victory. You thought it was the end, but it was only the beginning of a new chapter. I am opening doors that people closed. I am breaking the walls that kept you from moving forward. I am sending the right people, the right opportunities, the right timing. Nothing will stop you, because I go before you. I hold you when your strength fails. I lift you when the weight is too heavy. And when you think you walk alone, I carry you. Feel my presence now surrounding you, not as a passing emotion but as a deep certainty. It is my spirit touching you, healing what no one else could, filling the emptiness no one could reach. Feel the lightness arriving, the pain leaving, the fear dissolving. This is the miracle happening quietly. You are my beloved child, and I tell you, your story does not end in pain. It is only beginning in victory. Everything that seemed lost will be restored. Everything the enemy took will be multiplied. Everything time stole will return more beautiful than before. The wound that made you cry will become the testimony that makes others believe. Your story will bring healing to many. Do not blame yourself anymore. I never asked you to carry such heavy burdens. Give it all to me, the fear, the past, the disappointments. I know exactly what to do with each of them. Trust me. I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. What I began, I will complete. The ruins will become restoration, the desert will bloom, and silence will turn into praise. Receive the healing you waited for, the deliverance you sought, the new beginning your heart longed for. I am making all things new. And what comes next, my child, is only the beginning of something far greater than you can imagine. My child, what comes now is the season of blooming. The seed that once seemed dead inside you is starting to rise again. What once brought you sorrow will soon bring you praise. Nothing you have lived was loss. It was preparation. I led you through the valley not to punish you, but to teach you to recognize my voice even in silence. For it is in silence that faith matures. And now, after so many nights of tears, the sun of hope begins to rise inside your soul. Stop looking at what is gone. Look toward what is coming. Ancient promises are awakening. Words spoken long ago, forgotten by you but never by me, are now being fulfilled. I never forget what I promise. Even when you doubt, I remain faithful. When others stop believing, I continue believing in you. I am the God who turns ashes into beginnings, wounds into wells, tears into triumph. I am lifting you to a higher place of trust. You will see that what once hurt you no longer has power. You will marvel at how what once made you fall will become only a memory of how far you have grown. I am giving you new vision, a vision that sees beyond pain. There has always been purpose behind every moment. I chose you to be a light in the darkness, not only to overcome but to help others believe again. Lives will be touched by your story, hearts will be healed through your testimony, and souls will find strength in your example. What was once your shame will now become your spiritual authority. Every scar will shine as a sign of my presence. I healed you so that you could bring healing to others. The healing that comes from above never stops in the one who receives. It flows. From this day on, that river will flow through you. Wherever there is sorrow, your words will bring comfort. Wherever there is fear, your presence will carry peace. I allowed you to walk through fire so that your faith would become flame, and now that flame will light the way for many. When someone asks how you endured so much, you will answer, "It wasn't me, it was God in me." And it will be true, because every step, every tear, every fall was held in my hands. I never left you alone, not for a second. Even when you wandered down crooked paths, I watched over you, protected you, and waited for the right moment to rescue you. That moment has come. I am restoring you completely, body, soul, and spirit. I am erasing the marks of the past that still held you captive, freeing your mind from thoughts that were never mine. Do not fear the future, it already belongs to me. Everything that feels uncertain now will soon make perfect sense. I am aligning each detail, adjusting each piece, preparing everything so that the new may appear. And when the new comes, the old must go. Let go of what no longer fits. People, memories, fears. Nothing that ties you to yesterday should remain. Make room for what I am bringing. Do not look with fear, look with faith. I am the same one who sustained you in the valley, and now I lead you to the mountain. The time for hiding has ended. The time for shrinking in fear is over. I set you before the world not to glorify your name, but to glorify mine through you. Your life will be living proof that no suffering is wasted when placed in my hands. I turn the impossible into a pathway and the unlikely into reality. What many said would never happen will become the very thing that defines your victory, for my glory is revealed in the impossible. That is how I show who I am. My child, trust the process. Every tear you shed was watering the soil where your harvest will soon grow, and that harvest will be abundant. There will be restoration in every area, financial, emotional, spiritual. I am releasing prosperity, not only in possessions but in purpose. You will understand why you had to wait and why you could not give up. Your faith will become your greatest wealth. I will give you wisdom to prosper without losing your soul, strength to grow without corruption, and peace to enjoy what you gain without fear of losing it. I am teaching you to live in fullness, and fullness means walking in harmony with my will. What you faced was never punishment, it was transformation. Now that you have been shaped, I can trust you with more. I will give you what I once asked you to wait for, because now you are ready. And when you receive it, you will say with tears in your eyes that every step was worth it. Every pain, every delay, every silence, all of it led you here. From this moment on, your life will be marked by miracles, one after another. Not because you deserve them, but because I love you. And my love cannot be measured or explained. It can only be felt. Let it surround you now. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. Feel your heart warming. Feel your mind calming. This is my presence. This is the new beginning I promised you. From today forward, your voice will carry my message. I will put the right words on your lips. Where there is despair, you will speak hope. Where there is pain, you will speak healing. Where there is lack, you will speak abundance. And it will not be theory, it will be life. I have taken you out of scarcity to place you in abundance, not just of things but of faith. I am restoring your trust in me and also in yourself. For those who walk with me have nothing to fear about tomorrow. Lift your eyes, my child, and see what I am doing. Everything is aligning, even what you cannot see. The invisible is moving in your favor. I protect you, I guide you, I sustain you. Nothing escapes my control. Even when the world seems to fall apart, my promise stands firm. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The same God who saw you in the valley now places you upon the mountain. Do not give up now. You are closer than ever. What is coming is great, and it is yours. Keep believing, keep walking, keep trusting, because the end of your pain marks the beginning of your miracle. And your miracle begins now. My child, take this moment and breathe. The air around you has changed because my spirit is near. I am not a distant God who watches from far away. I am the Father who bends down to meet his child. Every sigh of yours has reached my heart, and now the answers you have waited for begin to unfold. Do not be afraid of what you cannot see. Faith is not built on what is visible but on trust in my promise. When everything seems uncertain, remember that I hold the universe in my hands, and your life is there, safe within it. I am rewriting your story line by line. The pages that once held pain are being filled with new words: peace, courage, joy, abundance. The chapters of loss will end in redemption. The scenes that once brought shame will turn into songs of victory. You will look back one day and say, "Now I understand why it had to be that way." Every unanswered prayer, every delay, every detour was leading you exactly here, to this moment of awakening. I am teaching you to see yourself through my eyes. You are not a mistake. You are a masterpiece in progress. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being refined for purpose. Stop comparing your path to anyone else's. I designed yours with details that belong only to you. Each mountain you climbed, each valley you crossed, shaped you for the work I am calling you to do. And that calling is holy. You will speak and hearts will be lifted. You will walk into dark places and light will follow you. You will bring peace to homes where confusion once lived. You will speak life into people who forgot how to dream. And everything you say will carry weight, because it will come from experience, not theory, from the scars that now shine with my glory. I am giving you discernment to recognize what is from me and what is not. I am giving you authority to break chains with your words, to pray and see mountains move. The power that raised my son from the dead now lives in you. Do not underestimate what I placed inside your spirit. When you speak, heaven listens. When you move in faith, the earth responds. Walk with humility, but never with fear. The enemy knows your potential and tries to whisper that you are unworthy, but he is terrified of who you are becoming. Remember, you fight from victory, not for victory, because I have already conquered it all. Lift your head, breathe deeply, and step forward into the destiny prepared for you. The storm that once surrounded you is now behind you. The rain that once drowned your hope will water your new beginning. Look ahead, there is light, there is color, there is promise. You will build again, love again, believe again. And when others see the glow in your eyes, they will ask what changed, and you will say, "God met me in the middle of my pain and turned it into power." Never forget this truth. Nothing in your life is wasted. Not one tear, not one waiting season, not one broken dream. I recycle pain into purpose, ashes into beauty, despair into destiny. Even your mistakes become part of my plan when surrendered to me. So rise, my child. Stretch your arms toward heaven and receive what I am pouring over you now. Receive the courage to start again, the peace that steadies your mind, the joy that strengthens your heart. Receive clarity for decisions, favor for opportunities, grace for each step. I am with you, ahead of you, within you. When you wake tomorrow, speak these words: I am loved. I am chosen. I am guided. Let them echo through your day. Watch how situations begin to shift, how people respond differently, how peace settles where there used to be worry. That is my presence at work. I am not finished with you. I am only beginning. What you see as the end is merely the doorway to something new. Trust me beyond logic. Walk even when you cannot see the path. Each step you take in faith builds the bridge that will carry you to the promise. And when you arrive, you will realize that I was walking with you all along. My child, the season of pain is closing, and the season of purpose is opening. You will no longer live under the weight of yesterday. You will live in the light of today, guided by the hope of tomorrow. Lift your voice.